Hey, it's Zach with your car. Just doing a video inspection. It's a little easier to show everything. So first off, I got the smoke machine hooked up. I got it hooked up to the evap system. I did find a leak at the vent in the back here. It's hard to show, but it's up there in the left rear wheel well. Looks like it is leaking, and I noticed the car has misfires actually, so that could relate. So I'd probably do that valve first, and then see if the misfires come back. Then you could look at a different issue for that. And then, like you said, the steering shaft. You can tell when you steer it as it gets tight. That is going to be that steering shaft right there. Oh yeah, and then the O2 sensor. It's going to be this one. It's the heater circuit. It's just a heating part of the O2 sensor, and over time they seem to break. It's pretty common. And then I did have an issue with the airbags. It wasn't just the airbags, although they did need to be replaced. Got the old ones right here. You can see some cracking in there, so they needed to be replaced anyways. But when I got it down, it still set low. It didn't air up. At first I found these valves. This is the air compressor, by the way. The valves were sticking, or at least the left side was, which is going to be this one. So I actually did take them apart and swap them, and now they're working. But I'm going to caution that. So I'm going to recommend these to the valve right here. And then also another thing, this is weird. I don't know why so many things decide not to work. But the ride height sensor, which is right there, was not reading correctly. There's a whole voltage difference than the other side. It's going to be that. I got this is the one that came off your car. Actually just bought a 4.8 IS with air suspension, so I swapped it over, and it was reading completely different now. I'm also going to recommend the other side as well. So there's that. Let me raise it and I'll show you the underside, show you a little more things that I found. Yeah, the air suspension took me a little while to figure out. Just because there was so many things in conjunction all together causing issues. Alright, so I did find an oil leak. As you can see, it's a BMW, they all leak oil. I didn't see any topside leaks, so it looks like it is the oil pan. Took this front panel off so you can see. It looks like the two major leaks that happened up top have already been replaced, so it is going to be that. And then also just sitting here, I did see coolant leaking. You actually see on the ground there, that's coolant and then oil from the car. And you can also see a little bit with the oil there, that dark fluid. That is going to be coming from the water pump. It's really hard to show. You can see it's wet right there. Black, yeah, right behind the belt it's wet. So that is going to be the oil pump, the water pump. And then the last thing is the tires. I'd probably recommend getting soon. The fronts are a little bit worn down. This passenger one is a bit low. You can see it's all the way down. It's pretty much flat right there. The rears are a little bit better. So you got a couple months left, but I would do those soon. Yeah, you can see the left rear here is pretty worn on the inside. But yeah, that's about it. I'll send you this video and make a new estimate for you. Thanks.